In the Inuit world, there's no word for art. They say it's from the real to the unreal. The question rises, what is real and unreal? To us, the prints, sculptures and photographs are very real. We can observe and explore those art pieces. Yet, from our Western perspective, we see heroic hunting scenes, cute-looking polar bears and mermaids. A romantic illusion of the Arctic. However, what we find more difficult to experience are the human transformations, transitions, as found in the Inuit stories, oral traditions and social life, when expressed in the Inuit artworks. In our eyes, there's the tendency to just see a mermaid and not Sedna, the sea goddess. There are many different versions of the Sedna legend. In one, Sedna was a beautiful young maiden who had many marriage proposals, all of which she rejected.
Finally, one day, she married, but her marriage went sour. She escaped her violent husband with her father's help in his kayak. Once on the open water, her husband discovered that she had left him. He was so angry that he caused a powerful storm. It became clear to Sedna's father that they would both not survive the severe storm, so he threw his daughter overboard. To save herself, Sedna grabbed the kayak's rim with both hands and held tight. Her father pulled out his knife and chopped off her fingers at the joints, one by one to break her hold. When the severed fingers fell into the water, they turned into whales, walruses, seals, and other sea mammals. Sedna was no longer able to hold the kayak and sank to the bottom of the sea. She was unable to comb her hair without fingers. When big storms arose, her long hair would tangle, capturing sea creatures in it and holding them underwater. This causes hunger in the humans on Earth, and a shaman is sent down to comb Sedna's hair and release the sea creatures to swim to the surface so that humans can hunt and eat again.
The sled of the Inuit of today has wood for runners and crosspieces. The wood pieces are tied together with rope for flexibility of movement on rough terrain, and the sled is pulled by a skidoo rather than dogs, like with the traditional sled. The traditional sled had caribou antler crosspieces and runners made of frozen salmon, wrapped in caribou hide and glazed with moss and water. At a final destination, the sled could be disassembled, the frozen salmon could be eaten, the moss used for tea, and the antlers shaped for tools. The shaman uses the rhythmic beats to enter a hypnotic trance. Once in the trance, the shaman is able to leave the world of the living and travel to the spirit world. There he calls upon his helping spirits.
A long, long time ago, before Roman Catholics and other churchgoers came up to North, there were shamans. Some were good shamans, to help sick people, to help find food. Some were bad shamans. Bad shamans cursed others and let people go hungry. Shaman's family was hungry. Shaman is turning into wolf, so he could smell land animals from afar. Once he smells the direction of land animals, he would direct hunters which way to go to seek for food. Shaman is also communicating with another shaman on ice in Sedna. He has this long string of sinew bone necklace, communicating with Sedna where to find seals, whales, walrus, and birds. Once this is done, hunter goes out to find the prey.
Life in the Arctic changes rapidly due to outside influences such as climate change, colonial practices, southern commodity-based lifestyles and social media. This irreversible change is visible in the exposed works of art. By creating art, part of the Inuit culture and heritage is not only preserved, but it also reinforces their unique and ever-changing culture and identity. By visiting the exhibition, we invite you to explore the boundaries between what's real and unreal.